Curtain bangs is what we are talking about today, and I just want to go over some key pointers and tips of understanding what that is, how to achieve them, and you can wear this either, if you're male or female, it doesn't really matter. Obviously, clearly, this mannequin definitely is a bit more on the feminine side, so it's a gorgeous layered haircut, and if you are looking to incorporate any sort of fringe or what we call bang or curtains, this is definitely something that is of importance to you. Now, I know you have been tempted before to take the comb and the scissors to create your own haircut right in the front here. Good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. If you do decide to do it, you have to take in a number of things into consideration, such as where are you going to start this angle? Where do you want this to begin? So let's get a little bit closer into here. And all of these things are real key points of this haircut. If you have perfectly straight hair, whether it's thick or fine, then you have a better chance of setting this up as far as where you want these to start. Just keep in mind that if you cut them and they're wet, they will jump up. So if you take this whole section in through here, for example, and you bring this down and you go, oh, I want my bangs or my fringe or the curtains, whatever, to start sweeping right in through here, and you cut it when it's wet, what's gonna happen when it dries, it's gonna shrink up probably ½ an inch at least. You have to be especially if you have a cowlick in front, you have to be very, 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 very careful. That's why if you are doing this yourself dry, you're gonna get a much better reaction right away. You're gonna get instant results. So what I suggest doing is really picking a spot, right? Pick a spot where you want these to begin. And what's going to happen is chances are 90-something% of the time, you're going to be able to pick a spot right throughout the front, okay? So we're cutting a blunt line right in that little area right there. This is going to be the foundation and the area that your base is. That's going to be the length. Then from that point on, what you can do is, and you can do this all with your shears and comb like so, you want to take the comb on an angle, and if you're doing this yourself, again, good luck, but you can simply just cut upwards to connect into that one piece like that, and now we have a solid connection going from this corner down and through here, and then you can extend that all the way down if you want to create like a much softer face frame like this. Same thing on the other side and through here. You're going to take the comb, and remember, all of this has to be cut in on an angle. So when you point your comb downwards and you angle your finger position, that's really is what's going to help you. As you can see, we have a clear straight angle going down towards the length, towards the bottom. Then everything has to be blended, everything has to be connected, and all you're really doing is finding the previous spot of the longest point where it was cut. And look what we have here, okay? So we've got the angle, we've got the kind of the baseline for the curtains, right? For that sweeping kind of fringe or that sweeping bang that we're looking for. But, what makes it sweep, okay? What makes it go over? What makes it have that nice soft kind of flow and that texture? Well, this is where the curtains comes in, and this is where the angle and the blending comes in. So you brush this over this way, you brush this over that way, and you can see how it just opens up so beautifully. If we cut this too short, right, what's going to happen is that we're going to be in a lot of trouble. It's just going to fall straight down. One thing that I do suggest doing, and this is the last part of this haircut, is that you add a small amount of layering to this. And why do I suggest doing that is, watch, because right here, let me stand, that hair, what that is that's excess weight. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting that excess weight, and I'm bringing everything over to the center, and I'm just removing that weight that's on top of that. Everything over to the center. And yes, you may see some pieces that are a bit longer, but what that's doing, it's removing and blending in. Okay, removing the excess weight and blending in. So let's bring this over this way. And that is what's going to allow for that hair to really, really be able to move and be much more controlled. So all of this, as you can see in through here, is weight from on top of the head. Now what we're doing is layering. You're officially layering your hair, but just in those areas. So this is what it's going to look like, right? This is what it's going to look like right here. So let's take our hands. So if you're about to style your hair, right? There we go. Bring this all back. And now we have a much softer, much fuller type of texture in through here now. All right, that's the biggest difference. As you take these pieces back, and what that is going to do, it's going to help support the style. It's going to help bring a lot more volume and life to this area. And now we've got some texture and we have some blending going on in through here, which I think is amazing. So again, if you are looking for the curtain type of sweeping, you know, when I say sweeping, sometimes people, they mistake sweeping for, you know, coming over here and coming all the way down here. Yeah, that's sweeping. But you can also sweep your bangs over this way. Sweeping is just a word, right, that means that the hair is sweeping over. So look, the hair's sweeping. So we technically have sweeping bangs right in through here, or sweeping fringe or curtains. But to me, I know it's a big trend to have a little bit of hair, like peekaboo type of bangs, or there's 8 million phrases and words you can use for it. But I think I wanted to show you a great technique of how, if you want to do this yourself, you can do it. You know, this mannequin has very, very fine hair, and there's a lot of it, but the shape and the haircut really is there too. So I've done a haircut on this, video on this haircut many, I don't want to say years ago, but I've done it. But if you type in like layered haircut, women's layered haircut on YouTube, you'll see, and just add the Salon Guy to it and you'll see. But let me know in the comments below if you try this and it worked, if this is something you really wanted, if you have this, if you had bad experiences, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to reply back to you. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon.